So today, we're going to be using one of your guys' decks, a Majestic Challenge, and see how well can I do. This time we're going to be using the Monkey King, Werewolf, Avenger, and the Warlord. This deck is pretty beefy and tanky at the same time, just dishing out insane damage while we can tank damage, hopefully taking out my opponents before they take me out. Let's see how well can we do using this deck. My name is Mike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alright, shout out to the person down here for recommending me to try out this deck. Let's see how well we can do with it. We start off with the Monkey King. He starts off with the Drakeling. Thankfully, with 30% damage reduction, the Fireballs doesn't do that much, but he is going to hit the Werewolf. Sadly, not the base damage, meaning that the Werewolf did get hit, but did not activate the ability. Monkey King does go next. Let's get the buff from the Fire Clouds here, and hopefully he can push the Vampire towards the Avenger over there. Not quite. We did hit the Griffin and the Vampire. They both took really good damage, so I guess I'm okay with that. Blaze goes next. He is going for the double hit on the Avenger, maybe hitting the Monkey King as well. And he does. And the Werewolf gets hit, meaning that the Werewolf's ability is active until the end of her turn, which is great. Can we take out the... I don't think we can take out the Vampire. I really want to with a double hit. No, we don't. We did hit the Drakeling and the Vampire, but the Vampire survives, meaning that he can actually heal up maybe only twice. And I'll be okay with him only healing up twice. If he gets a third heal, then it's going to be a little bit difficult to take him out. And only twice, but he kind of blocked me, you know, like I don't have a direct hit on him, you know. Can we actually double hit the Griffin here by doing this and then hitting the Mushroom? Making him bounce back. Let's go. We actually did that. And we actually did a decent amount of damage to the Blaze over there as well. Not too bad. But the Blaze, with her ability, is pretty devastating because she is going to burn everyone here. And the Avenger also gets hit. Holy guacamole. We lost the Warlord, meaning that the Avenger does have his ability now. Dealing more damage. Can we hit the Drakeling and the Blaze over there? And the answer to that is yes. And we also hit the Vampire. Blaze gets taken out down there. Let's freaking go. Holy. The Drakeling has one more shot in taking me out here. He does need to play very well here, using Fireballs and just dealing damage to all three of my heroes. But I have no idea if he can actually make this happen. Takes out the Avenger, and that's all he did. Okay, he just took out the Avenger. I could technically miss here, which is kind of scary, but at this angle right there, we should be fine. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be their first win. Very close match. We were alive with only... max health was only 64, so we survived that match. Very close match, very very awesome match to say the least. Let's continue on. Second match here. Let's see if we can continue on with this momentum, shall we? Of course, this deck is going to be annoying. Having two enchanters paired up with the Frostfox is going to be a little bit annoying. We actually started with the Warlord, which is a fantastic start, because of course the Warlord is buffed, so we can actually just double hit the Enchantress over here. Almost hitting the Frostfox, a little bit of extra damage, but then great. He is probably going to buff up the Frostfox, or nerf the Warlord, or even both. No. He does not hit the Werewolf, which I kind of wanted him to. So that way the Werewolf gets the buff, so we're going to have to just go for regular damage right there. We did okay damage to the Treant because the Warlord was buffed, but let's see what he does. He is going to nerf the Werewolf now with the speed nerf. Hitting the Monkey King as well. Yep. The Werewolf did take a bunch of damage, which is obviously not good, but let's see what we can do here. Can we double hit the Enchanter so that way he doesn't buff up his own heroes? The answer to that is yes. He did not buff up his heroes with the attack buff. That's good. We didn't want that at all, obviously. Slime goes next. I mean, he basically already slowed down all of my heroes, meaning that the Frostfox can heal up no matter who he attacks, which is a problem. He somehow did 324 damage to me right there to the Avenger. That's absurd. I really need to hit the Frostfox. Can we do this? Push the Monkey King and then the Warlord hits the Frostfox? No, we don't. That was a bad play. I mean, at least we did some damage, but it's that we're slowed down. We cannot move as far as I normally can because of the Slime's enchantment. So he is going to take out the Warlord, I'm assuming. No, he's going for the Werewolf. Thankfully, not enough damage to take out the Werewolf, but that was pretty weird. Alright, Avenger gets the buff. Ugh, I don't think I can push the Avenger far enough to hit the Frostfox, but I really want to. And yes, we do. With the buff, a double hit would have been fantastic, but dealing over 180 damage was pretty good. But he is going to take out my Avenger right now, healing up the Frostfox somehow twice. Annoying. I have no idea how to win here. The Frostfox is just dangerous, but then it seems like everyone else is also dangerous. The Werewolf getting the buff is such clutch. Clutch. We don't need to worry about the Frostfox healing up anymore. That was so clutch. Well, the Slime did his job, so I could probably go for the Treant, but at the same time, the Slime just does insane damage to me. So I might need to take out the Slime first instead of the Treant, but it's something to think about still. He does take out the Warlord, hits the Werewolf. Okay, but again, we're slowed down, and I don't think we can actually hit the Treant towards the Werewolf. Yeah, I don't think we have the angle here. That is unfortunate. Just hit the Treant normally. Yeah, there was really not much I could have done there. If I were him, I would take out the Werewolf now since she is in her Werewolf form. There it is. So in order for me to win here, I need to get very lucky with the Fire Clouds, like being in my favor and hopefully double hitting the Slime to take him out. Or even triple hitting him. Yeah, the Clouds are not in my favor. Definitely not in my favor. We're going to lose this one. No matter what, no matter if I can get lucky now, even if I've survived this turn, which I technically can, unless he gets 3 hits on me. Or the Slime double hits me, which I don't think he can. Oh, well, he actually hits me like 4 times, so it doesn't even matter at that point. So, unfortunate first loss right there. Him taking out my heroes pretty quick. Definitely cost me the game because I wasn't able to do much, obviously. Let's continue on. Alright, so 1 win, 1 loss. Hopefully the last match was a fluke, and hopefully it can do better here. We saw off with the Avenger with the buff, and the Fire Clouds are kind of in my favor here, but we can only hit the Yeti. If you can double hit the Yeti, that would be pretty good. Sadly, we don't, so we only hit the Yeti for 127 damage, which is nothing to laugh about. It is pretty good, even with the 30% damage reduction. I just would have wished to hit him more, you know? He poisons the Werewolf, but the Werewolf actually gets her ability active. This... Can we push the Avenger towards the Berserker? Maybe? Yes, we do 182 damage right there. Plus, we actually hit the Orc down there pretty good. And we actually damaged the Berserker just enough, but not totally enough to activate his ability, which is crucial. I do not want the Berserker going crazy with his ability. So we could try to take him out now, yeah? We don't have the angle to double hit him, and that will activate his ability, right? It actually could be enough for the double hit if I do it perfectly. Right there. Yes, it was just enough to take him out. He didn't even use his ability. That's perfect. All right, Berserker. Or sorry, the Yeti goes next. He could use his ability to go crazy on me. Hopefully, he doesn't make it happen here. If he uses his ability, it will probably hit the Warlord. And no, it actually hits the Monkey King, and the Orc's ability went crazy. But the Avenger's ability gets active, doing 219 damage. That is crazy because of the Warlord's ability. Can we push the Yeti towards the Avenger? The answer to that is yes, but we sadly didn't do damage to anyone else, even though the Werewolf was down there to potentially hit the Archon and the Orc. We sadly missed. Werewolf sadly gets hit, meaning that she does get taken out right there. Alright, Avenger does go next. 243 damage. That is... Wait a second. The Avenger's bugged. The Avenger is bugged again. What? Even without the Archon, the Avenger is bugged. Is it because my opponent has the Archon? That's crazy. I might win because of the bug. That is absurd. I am so sorry, dude. I'm not exploiting. I thought using the Avenger, the Archon is a guaranteed way to bug out the Avenger. But it seems like you need to use any Archon, meaning that my opponent can use it, or... yeah, either my opponent can use it, or I can use it, and the Avenger will get bugged no matter what? Is that a thing now? The team definitely knows about the bug now. I was, like, on them, saying, hey, this bug is pretty annoying. Taking out the Warlord now is going to be pretty devastating for him, because now my Avenger is doing 321 damage. I can one-shot the Archon. I am so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bug out. It wasn't even my intention. I only won that match because of the bug. That is so crazy, dude. I'm so sorry to that person. Let's continue on. All right, so 2 wins, 1 loss here. I got very lucky in the last one, not gonna lie. Of course, because of the bug, I won. He starts off with the slime behind the Jawsome. The Treant gets the buff, so pretty uncomfortable for him right now to do damage or enchant my heroes. He could just push the Jawsome downwards to just place him down there and get starting on that damage every now and then. Not hitting the werewolf was pretty smart of him. Let's see who gets the buff here. My Monkey King does get the buff. That's awesome. And we can get the Fire Cloud here and then hit the Warlord. Taking out the Warlord would be the best thing to do because then he's not going to buff up his heroes, especially with the Jawsome. The Jawsome can be pretty dangerous paired up with the Warlord, so we don't want that, obviously. The Slime gets the buff. He is going to probably just hit the Werewolf with the Slime, slowing her down. No, he's going for regular damage on my Avenger, pushing him towards the fire. Okay, that's fine. That is A-okay. Warlord getting the buff, cannot do much about that, sadly. Yeah, there really isn't much I can do there. I don't even know who to hit. I might be able to hit the slime as well because of the Treant's weight. Yes, we do. Pushing him towards the fire. Multi-hitting the Treant. That was pretty good. Slime and the Treant gets hit. Slime gets a buff, but the Treant goes next. Again, he could definitely use the Slime's damage buff. With the Treant's ability to buff up the Slime even more, 184 damage. Werewolf gets pulled and hits the fire. That's a lot of damage. But look at this. The Werewolf does get the buff. Unfortunately, I cannot hit the Warlord. We can only hit the Jawsome here. And I don't know if I can double hit. Can I double hit here? The answer to that is yes, we do. 428 damage to the Jawsome right there. Almost dead. Let's go, dude. Warlord goes next. He might just push Jawsome downwards, honestly, since he does have the attack buff. Hitting my my Werewolf here. And he does. So the Werewolf, thankfully, does not get taken out. Meaning that I cannot use the Werewolf's damage. I cannot. Unless we push her. We can definitely push her, and yep, we did use a Werewolf to take out the Jawsome, but I really wanted to take out the Warlord instead. But the Slime behind the Treant is good if, for me, because the Slime is blocked. He can always just push the Treant towards my heroes, but that's pretty much all he can do. So, let's see. And hits the Monkey King. Well played. Warlord gets the buff. Take out the Warlord. We don't want the Warlord alive anymore. Even though we didn't hit anyone else, we don't want the Warlord giving buffs to anyone else. So 4v2 situation here. We do have a good advantage of winning, but he can still win here, especially with the arena object pushing my heroes towards the fire. And he can actually buff up the Slime using the Treant's ability to deal even more damage than normal. He takes out the Avenger, so I won't be able to use his ability, obviously. But let's see who gets the buff here. Warlord, not much I can do about that. Can we hit the Slime? Yes, we do. We actually hit the Slime. Wasn't able to push it towards the Monkey King, but that's okay. He might go for... He's going for the Monkey King. So Monkey King gets taken out. So let's see who gets the buff. Warlord or Werewolf. Hopefully the Warlord does, so I can use his damage. No, we cannot. So we'll try to push the Treant towards the fire and the Werewolf here. Yes, we do. We actually took out the Treant right there. Very good play. Very, very, very good play. All right, so the Slime only has 148 health. He is going to just hit the Warlord, leave the Werewolf alone. What a play, dude. Insane. And I don't think we can double hit the Slime here. I don't think so. The best thing to do is probably hit him once. And hopefully my heroes gets out of the way so that way he doesn't hit me. But he can actually hit me twice, or hit both of them, if it hits the Warlord first. Hit the Warlord first, and then you can hit the Werewolf just fine. He could miss, but we'll see. Let's see, and he gets it off. But the Werewolf survives. I couldn't see the number. I could not see the number. I thought it said 81. I did not realize that the Werewolf actually had 91 health, and I'm thankful that he didn't push the Werewolf towards the fire because that would have taken out the Werewolf. I thought I was going to lose that one, not gonna lie. But I'm very happy to say that we got the victory right there. Another close match. 3 wins, 1 loss. Let's continue one. All right, so 3 wins, 1 loss here. Facing Frost Fox. Okay, paired up with the Mummy. Okay, so he does have something to pair up the Frost Fox with, which is unfortunate. We really don't have much to do here, so we're gonna have to just double hit the Griffin here. We really don't have much to do there. The Griffin did take a little bit of damage. That was over 120 damage. Not too bad, honestly. Mummy goes next. He is going to use the Thunder Idol's damage here and enchants the Avenger and the Warlord. The Warlord takes even more damage. That's unfortunate. Let's just use the Warlord's damage here. There we go. Mummy is still alive, but we almost took out the Mummy. That was over 400 damage, yeah? Yeah, almost 400 damage. He is going for the Werewolf and the Warlord. Misses the Warlord, actually hits the Monkey King instead. Oh, the Monkey King. Oh, boy. The Monkey King gets the buff. That's actually pretty good here, because we can actually hit the Thunder Idol with the buff. We do hit everyone, which is... It wasn't bad. I just wish I could have done more damage to at least the Griffin. It's okay. So, Griffin does go next. He could potentially take out the Warlord easily if he places correctly. Even the Werewolf is in trouble down there. He's actually focusing on the Monkey King. Misses the Monkey King! Holy guacamole, he missed the Monkey King. That is very unfortunate, dude. I think it is best to take out the Griffin. I think so. So we'll take out the Griffin here. I think that is for the best. 4v2 situation here. Thunder Idol goes next. He could easily take out the Werewolf right now, and even the Avenger, or not the Avenger, the Warlord here. He's actually focusing on the Warlord instead of the Werewolf. I wouldn't have done that. Werewolf gets the buff. Holy. Can we double hit here on the Frost Fox? The answer to that is yes. The Werewolf did 200 damage to the Thunder Idol right there. That is extremely absurd, ladies and gentlemen. We won that match. A domination match, to say the least. Let's go, guys. Let's continue one. Alright, so we got 4 wins, 1 loss here. Now we're on the roll here. Frost Fox again, but with nothing to enchant, meaning that the Frost Fox is just there for damage. It's not like he can use his ability, so... Alright, so... Frost Fox is going to hit the Thunder Paws for the charges, but only hits the Monkey King, which isn't terrible. Monkey King gets the buff, not much I can do about that. Other than the Fire Clouds are kind of in my favor here. We can try to hit the Goblin. I'm not sure if we can hit him twice. Oh, nice hit. With 2 Fire Clouds as well. That was over 280 damage. Let's go. Thankfully, misses doing damage with the Goblin. He does hit the Avenger up there, but that's all he could have done. We could double hit the Frost Fox since the Fire Clouds is in my favor right there. We burnt the Frost Fox to a crisp, dying. Let's go, dude. Basically at full health, and we just took out the Frost Fox in 1 turn. Let's go, dude. He's going for the Avenger, pushes it towards the Wizard, hits the Warlord as well. Not terrible. Pretty good for him. Monkey King goes next, or gets the buff, I should say. Take out that Goblin. I don't want the Goblin doing wall bounces across the arena. Maybe I could have focused on someone else, but I just really didn't want that Goblin going crazy with the wall bounces, especially in this arena that I can get pushed towards the fire. So, the Wizard hitting the Warlord only. That's good for me. Warlord gets the buff here. I cannot hit the Wizard. Can we hit the Thunder Paws? We can with the Avenger. We're going to have to use the Avenger for damage right there. Nice. Not bad. We actually pushed it towards the Monkey King, the Werewolf down there, dealing over 180 damage. Let's go. So he is going for the Warlord, obviously. And gets burnt. Does get burnt to get taken out. Avenger does get the buff right now. We should be able to double hit, right? Or even just push it towards the Monkey King. There we go. Push it towards the Monkey King. Just gotta worry about the Wizard right now. The Wizard is at full health. But, and he does shine whenever my heroes has a lot of health. Meaning the Werewolf. He can definitely shine with hitting the Werewolf. But he decides not to hit the Werewolf right now. Good for me, honestly. Just push the Wizard towards the fire. Hopefully it'll hit the Avenger, which we do. Not a double burn. I was so close to burning him twice, but we failed. Regardless, this looks like it's going to be a victory for me. Misses. Okay, so he does take out the Monkey King. I thought he was going to double hit the Avenger. And sadly, with the Werewolf not having the buff, we don't do that much damage. So let's see if pushing him towards the fire is going to be enough for the win. And we actually burnt him twice. Was enough for the win because we burned him twice. Once it wasn't gonna be enough. So let's go, guys. Yet again, another victory right there. Let's continue on. All right, so another game here. 5 wins, 1 loss. Ooh, the Skeleton Phoenix combo. Let's see if we can win here. With the Rocketeer, it's going to be a little bit annoying, especially since he is going to buff up the Rocketeer right now. He should. He buffs him up twice for 3 rockets. That's not good, obviously. Monkey King gets the buff. The Monkey King does go first, but it's not like we can do much here. Yeah, there really isn't much I can do. Hitting the Phoenix might not be a good idea, honestly. The Phoenix is actually still alive. So at least we don't need to worry about the Phoenix going crazy, since the Phoenix is not in egg form just yet. He is going for the Monkey King. Oh, he wants to hit the Warlord. I think he will, because the rockets will hit the corner, explode while hitting the corner. And hits the Werewolf as well. Very well played. And the Werewolf gets hit without activating her ability. That's not good, obviously. I'm not sure if we can get the buff. We'll try to hit the Paladin up there. I really wanted to hit the Fire Cloud. Sadly wasn't able to. I just don't want to take out the Skeleton right now. I want to hit the Paladin so that way he doesn't heal up his heroes. And then I would like to take out the Rocketeer next, but I might not be able to do it. This combo is just extremely annoying to face. Monkey King gets a buff, not much I can do about that either. Hit both of these guys here. We missed the Paladin. Are you kidding me, dude? We completely missed hitting the Paladin. Alright, Phoenix goes next. Going after the Avenger. The Avenger is going to take a... Ooh, actually, it was only 1 hit, but he actually double healed the Phoenix. Okay. Just hit the Marshal and then hit the Paladin right... Oh, hit the Rocketeer instead. I wanted to hit the Paladin because the Paladin can still heal up. And he's definitely going to heal up the Rocketeer right now. So, while buffing him up, giving him more rockets. So, very annoying. This is definitely a loss. Yeah, we're not winning here, guys. No matter what I can do, can try to push the Paladin towards the Warlord. And a little bit of damage to the Rocketeer, but the Rocketeer doing over 280 damage right now. Not good. The Werewolf will survive this unless she gets pushed towards the Phoenix down there. Buffs up the Rocketeer again, dude. This is becoming extremely annoying right now. Warlord gets the buff. Hit the Paladin towards it. Hopefully this will be a double hit. It was a double hit. Not too bad. The Paladin is about to die finally. But it might be way too late. It's way too late. Heals up the Skeleton. Okay, that Paladin is pissing me off right now. Which, as you see, this is why I wanted to take out the Paladin first. We're going to get the buff here. Hit both these guys. If only I could hit the Rocketeer as well. That could have maybe helped me win that match as well. Or, well, maybe not win, but at least have a decent chance of winning. Or trying to make a comeback if possible. I'm going to take out the Warlord and hit the Monkey King as well. Thankfully, does not hit the Avenger. So let's see if we get lucky with the Fire Clouds. So that way we can potentially double hit the Rocketeer to take him out. No, it was definitely not. Unless we double hit and then push it towards the Avenger. Push it towards the Avenger. No, come on. All right, so 2 rockets. He can one-shot the Avenger, sadly. This is where we're going to have to rely on the Monkey King for the Fire Cloud. So I need luck to win here. That's all I need. Luck is all I need, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if we can get lucky. Fire Clouds. We can technically take out his Rocketeer here. We don't take out the Rocketeer. So with the Skeleton, he can actually just potentially double hit it with the Skeleton, but I think his safest bet is to just push it towards the Rocketeer to get that extra damage. Buffs up the Rocketeer. Why not, dude? Alright, so hit both these guys. We might be able to double hit the Skeleton as well. Oh, we missed the double hit on the Skeleton. Come on, dude. Alright, so our only we gotta survive this attack. I need him to only hit me once. Just once, please. He took me out. I will need to get very lucky with the fire clouds, and then maybe I could have won there. Sadly, I didn't get lucky, obviously. The Phoenix took me out right there, so we only have one life to go with 5 wins. Let's continue one. Alright, so 5 wins, 2 losses here. This is going to be a tough deck to face, but we are facing the Archon, so let's see if we can get lucky or see if the buff actually works on my Avenger if the Archon survives and my heroes are dying. That's something I gotta test out because my Avenger doing 321 damage even though I didn't have the Archon was a pretty rare sight to see. He is going for the world. My Monkey King. My Monkey King is dead already. Okay, so my Avenger is doing 219 damage. I mean, he does have the buff, but the Warlord buff is only giving him 54, meaning the Avenger's bugged. The Avenger's bugged again. The Avenger is bugged again. So I guess is anytime my opponent can also use the Archon and the Avenger will be bugged. Let's go. So I could win here because of another bug match. Let's see. Okay, so he poisons the Avenger, which is nothing too scary. Just push the Avenger towards the Jawsome, get that damage off. There we go. He is probably confused as to why the Avenger is doing that much damage. Thankfully, the Jawsome gets the buff and he is out of the way. He is going for the Avenger. I would go after the Avenger even though the Warlord is also pretty annoying to face. Let's see. Werewolf gets the buff finally. But not much to do here. Can we enchant him? So 100 damage to the Warlord, plus we enchanted him so that way he can take more damage, which is good. Archon gets the buff. Thankfully, he is out of the way unless he somehow uses the Archon. Thankfully, he didn't use the Archon's damage. That's awesome. A double hit should be enough here, right? Because we're bugged. Yep, there it is. We're bugged. All right, so we took him out. No more buffs for him. Awesome. So, let's see. Archon goes next. He is going for my Warlord. I mean, if you take out the Warlord, now my Archon is doing what? 243 damage? 243 damage, ladies and gentlemen. This person has to be very confused. This is me when I first found out about this bug. We actually buffed up the Avenger with the defensive buff so he can stay alive even longer. So that's obviously pretty dangerous for him. He's going for the Werewolf. Interesting. Okay. So, we could just... Can we actually one-shot him? We can. Oh my goodness gracious. We actually one-shotted the Archon with over 200 health. Okay, let's go, dude. We won another match because the Avenger was bugged. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. So, at this point, I can only hope that my opponent uses Archon so that way we can use a buffed Avenger, right? Pretty funny, right? Let's continue on. Alright, so 6 wins, halfway there, but not sure if we can get 6 wins in a row to get to the max reward. You never know, but we just gotta get lucky. Fire Clouds are my favorite here to hit the Griffin, plus we're going to burn everyone, so let's do that. 100 damage multiple times to the Griffin and the Wraith, and the Pirates also gets hit. Very good play right there, I would say. Drakeling goes next, going for the Avenger and the Werewolf. There it is. Fireball hits. Okay, the Werewolf actually takes a beating over there. We can actually push the Griffin towards the Warlord here. Not sure if we can push the Drakeling towards the Werewolf. We don't, sadly, but we did take out the Griffin, which is pretty good. Alright, so Pirate will get some heals, and he'll probably focus on my Werewolf. I think he will. He's going to use... Okay, so he's going to use the Drakeling. Oh, he's focusing on the Monkey King. Hits the Dragon's Hand to burn. Pretty good damage. Archon gets the buff. That's actually pretty... Or not the Archon, the Avenger. I guess we'll push it normally right there. And we're going to get some burn. Okay, so not too bad. We did a lot of damage to the Drakeling. That was a very good play. He could hit all 3 of them down there. So that's going to be a pretty good play from him. Yeah, the Monkey King will get hit multiple times. The Archon does get hit like 3 times. That's annoying. All right, we're okay still. Let's do this and hit the pirate hopefully twice. Yes, we do. Nice little double kill, ladies and gentlemen. Only the Wraith is left alive. And it's not like he can do that much damage because he got nerfed to the ground, basically. He is super slow. In his prime, he could have definitely hit my heroes 3 or 4 times. So, I mean, he did. Look at this. He actually did pretty good damage getting a double kill. But, uh, thankfully, he is slowed down, meaning that he cannot do that much damage like he used to anymore. Not sure if I can. Can I hit the Dragon Sand and then burn him? Yeah, we do. All right, so we'll do that. Dragon Sand and then some burn, meaning now that we should be able to one shot with any hero. It's not like he's gonna be able to take out the Warlord, so we are going to win this match, ladies and gentlemen. He only hits the Warlord once as well, so we are going to win this one, ladies and gentlemen. Another good game. Let's go, dude. We're doing great. 2 matches, we got very lucky because of the bug, and then everything else, we're just on a roll. Just trying to dominate, doing as much damage as I can in one turn because of the beefy and tanky heroes that we have right here. So, very good stuff. Let's continue on. All right, so 7 wins here. Thankfully, he doesn't have the striker, but it can still be a pretty difficult match to face. Marking the Avenger. That's only 1 mark. That's fine. My Avenger got the buff and he does go next. That's actually huge. Can we hit the Johnson and the Naga here? I wanted to double hit the Naga so bad, dude. I really wanted to double hit the Naga. It's okay. 141 damage to both of them. He is going to mark the Avenger once again, pushing it towards the Naga as well. So that's going to be... That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Holy. Monkey King gets a buff. We're getting pretty lucky. Let's actually use the Fire Clouds to hit the Blood Bite here. We might be able to hit the Zombie as well. There we go. Wow, let's go, dude. What a play. Let's go. Holy guacamole, dude. No way this person is winning anymore. Not my heroes are not even poisoned. His best bet is to just use the Blood Bite to mark and then the Jawsome to do area damage, but I really don't expect him to win here at all. Plus, we got super lucky with getting the buff that I was looking for with the correct heroes. So, I wanted to hit the Blood Bite. I was really trying to hit the Blood Bite right there just to finish off the match, but Blood Bite against 4 of my heroes are pretty tanky. There's no way this person is going to win. What an incredible play getting a double kill the way that I did. Let's go, dude. So, we just need to... we'll just do this and win. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go, dude. What a crazy match, man. That was a pretty fast match, and I'm just shook at the way that I played right there, getting a double kill and just destroying my opponent right there. Very good match. Let's continue on. All right, so 8 wins. I just need 4 more wins facing this deck, so every single turn we're going to be taking damage. That's obviously not good. But first things first, I don't like the farmer. I need the farmer dead. Even though I could have gotten the buff hitting the Sentinel, I need to try to take out the farmer as quick as possible. Her pumpkins can actually deal decent damage and actually hit multiple heroes, and my heroes are close together. So, actually, look at that. Hitting the werewolf down there. So the werewolf's ability did get active. But I might not be able to deal damage right there. Let's get the buff here. Hit the Ice Queen and the farmer. I think this is a pretty good play. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Ice Queen survived. I almost took out the Ice Queen before she was able to use her ability. So everyone is going to get damaged here. That's unfortunate. Oh, very good play. Get a double kill. I cannot have the farmer still play around. There you go. All right. So we don't need to worry about the pumpkins anymore. We just gotta worry about the druid using his ability every single turn, which right now should focus on my Avenger, unless it goes after the Warlord. Oh no, the Werewolf now. Okay. Werewolf gets the buff. Not much here that I can do. Just hit both these guys. Okay, the Druid actually took major damage up there. That's good. But My heroes are getting super weak, man. I'm not sure if we can win here. Even though it's a 4v2, my heroes are getting super weak. Monkey King is dead. My werewolf died. My warlord died. Oh no, dude. What a play. What a game. There's no way we can win here anymore. We don't have a direct hit on the druid, which I should hit him. So that way he doesn't use his ability on me. We almost got the double hit. Come on, dude. All right, all right. Okay, dude. Unfortunate loss, ladies and gentlemen. We played very well, though. I'm super happy that we got this far. Like I said, 2 of those matches, I was bugged, doing insane damage than normal. So, hey, 6,200 gold, and we're going to get a bunch of cards from my baby account, which is super nice to see. Frostfox, almost level 18. Let's go, dude. Very happy to see that. No Archons right there, but still, very happy to see that we got 8 wins, and we did pretty good using this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. Awesome run, guys. Just keep going with your recommendations. I do apologize for being a little bit slow with the uploads, but I am going through your recommendations. Just please be patient. I'll get to your recommendations sooner than later. So if you guys have any other recommendations that you want to see, just submit those in the comments below, and that's what I'll do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for the continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.